Credit is the hallmark of modern societies, and the lack of credit and access to other financial services is what keeps many societies and many people poor. Economist and Nobel laureate Muhammad Yunus realized that banks would never loan money to the poorest entrepreneurs. Yunus created the first bank to offer community-based microcredit and microfinance to provide microloans to the poorest entrepreneurs.
I was struggling because I had no capital to start a business, so I was just sitting at home and doing nothing. Now, after getting the loan from Microloan, I have started up a business and am now self-reliant and lack nothing. We can now go into the banks cheerfully, freely, without fear or embarrassment. I think Microloan has benefited me a lot because in the past I used to be lacking in all sorts of areas in the home, but now I'm able to take care of my family. We do not lack food or go to bed on an empty stomach. I set up a budget. So for instance, when I get a loan from Microloan in the amount of 40,000, I divide it up. 20,000 Malawi kwacha goes into my business, and the remaining 20,000 Malawi kwacha I use to mold bricks and build houses. Whatever profit I get goes towards the completion of the houses. 8 weeks before this film was made, Selina's husband died, leaving her with 3 children and 2 other dependents. Traditionally, a man's property is inherited by his family, not his wife. So his widow can lose everything, not just the breadwinner. But Selina's business activities with Microloan enabled her to save money in her own name and to invest it in her own property, as well as to build further properties to generate additional income.
There are now many NGOs and nonprofits working in microfinance, and what they all have in common is a willingness to lend small amounts of money to individuals through community groups that offer support and mentoring.
In our groups, we discuss issues concerning our businesses and are able to advise each other and give each other ideas. I never knew what the meaning of business was. I just thought that you could use the capital for your needs. But now I have learned the importance of saving money in the bank in case of other eventualities. I acquired all this knowledge from Microloan.
Credit is powerful. It has the power to create opportunity, to drive entrepreneurship, and to lift people out of poverty.